many without hope. So many misfit try to become a good nanny for them. In there, many misfit try to learn the characteristic of them. Many misfit didn't total and naughty things as other adults say, but many misfit learn each characteristic of them and then listen to them, and then she tried to give her knowledge to guide them until they can make their own decision as we have kids and take responsibilities of the decision that they were made. So in here, many misfit has magic, but in here today, I don't want to tell you about her magic. What I want to tell you is about the way she taught the kids. So I think I learned a mentor, a word of mentor from Many Misfit, because Many Misfit told us not to just become a teacher that ordered the students, but she told us to become a mentor that is always understanding and always listening to the mentee that she wants to mentor. And talking about mentorship, it helped me passing back to the day when I was in college. So when I was in college, I have a small group. So actually it's like a religion small group, where in there we learn about a Bible. So the small group consists of 5 people, but in there we just not only learn about the Bible. After that, we talk about our lives after that. So how's your sound in college? And how's your life with your family? And how's you with your boyfriend? Everything that we talk in that small group. Even that we have motto, open inside, close outside, it means that we share our stories in that small group, that we just keep it secret and we didn't want to talk them to the people outside our small group. And in that small group, what I learned in there is about our mentor, Kadina. So actually, she is right now currently working in Ministry of Finance too. So Kadina, I learned many things from her. As a mentor, she set a time for us. She provided time for us, and even she were adjusting her time to be able to meet with us. So in here, I learned about, in Indonesia, maybe we call it as menyisipkan, not menyisakan. So menyisakan is like when you just do all of your activities, and if there's slot, and you just did it, but if there is no slot, you just don't want to do it. It's a different with menyisipkan. Menyisipkan is when you just set a time for your prodigy, set a time for your mentee. And it's things that I learned from Karina, to set a time, to provide a time for the prodigy. And also, my experience as prodigy is not starting there. When I become a president of Toastmasters, actually, I was consulting with our division director, Toastmaster Alvin, about the hardships in our club and things that become the concern in our club. And he provided a time for me to tell about the stories in our club. He also gave us an insight to our club, and in that time, I believe that mentorship is something that is really important for the sustainability of a club. So that's why I joined Mentor to Mentor program from District Toastmasters training. And in there, I met many Toastmasters, not only from Indonesia, but also from other country. And in that time, I have my buddy, Toastmaster Adina, from Malaysia. So, despite all of her business, she provided a time to meet with me. Zoom meeting with me, and in there, not only Toastmaster Adina, but I also learned from many Toastmasters in there about their journey to become a mentor, about their willingness, their passion now to become a good mentor. So from Navy State, from Kabina in my college, from Toastmasters Arena, and from many Toastmasters in that Manhattan Africa. And of course, from Toastmasters Arena, I learned one thing, that become a mentorship is more than like to become a coach. So if a coach, when you just provide them with a short-term goals, but a mentor is the way you provide them with a long-term goals. So if I learned to become a mentorship, to become a mentor that is always listening and always understanding. To become a mentor means that you are supporting and nurturing each others. You just give your wisdom, your knowledge, share each other's story until you believe that you are not only teach the mentor. So from mentorship, sometimes also mentor learn from the parents. Always listening, always understanding. It's not an easy thing to do. We have to be passionate about it and we have to joy about it so we can feel happy whenever we mentor our mentor. Always listening, always understanding is not just about to listen to all of the stories, but and then we just go and buy, but always listening, always understanding means that you listen to the stories of your community, you care about them, and then you just said about things that can get a foundation to your community to make a decision based on their mindset and help them to reach their goals. It's not an easy thing to do, of course. So that's why I believe that all of you can be a good mentor. It's not only in office, it's not only in college. There is always understanding and always listening. Back again to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmasters Imam.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irene, for your speech. That was a beautiful speech, I think. Okay, moving on. We will be going to our second prepared speaker, which will be Toastmaster Yanta. Hello, Toastmaster Aki. Hi, we finally have someone else in the room again. Okay, moving on, we will be Toastmaster Yanta will deliver his speech, and I will call upon Toastmaster Irene as his evaluator to introduce Toastmaster Yanta and his project. So, Toastmaster Irene, the screen and the stage is yours.
Toastmaster Imam and back again with me, but right now I am as the evaluator of Toastmaster Yanta. So, Toastmaster Yanta will be on the level 2 project 1 in presentation mastery. So, Toastmaster Yanta, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna do, you can shake your hand.
Yes.
Okay. Communication style. Okay. Toastmaster Yanta, my communication style, the stage is yours.
Okay, first I want to confirm mainly online participant, am I audible and visible? Please give me time. Okay, thank you. Timer ready, Toastmaster Irene?
Okay, so I will set my timer first. Okay. I'm ready.
Please, can you show me?
No, I'm just change my screen.
Yes. I'm sorry, can
In my screen. Okay.
which screen in the Zoom?
Okay, I will spotlight me, myself. Can you become me a co-host? My account co-host.
Yes, and yes. Email.
Yeah, the outline room. Yes. Yes, just make me a class now, okay?
Are you already gone by now?
And then the other Ira Natalia.
What? Already gone.
Okay, I will tell you from there. Yes.
Yes, please wait, guys. Technical problems.
Yes. It's what one do first.
Yes. Let me just. Yes. Okay.
It's not one. Okay. Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt others didn't understand your message fully or whole, or they even misinterpreted you? In the online room, I hope you can type your response by typing yes or no. Have you experienced it? Have you felt have you felt others misunderstood your message? Anyone? Or maybe okay. I want to ask directly to Toastmaster Alvin. Toastmaster Alvin, are you there?
Yeah, hello,
Have you
Yanta.
ever experienced it?
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
Have you ever experienced others didn't understand your message?
Most of the time.
Okay. And I have seen some answer yes too. So we all have experienced maybe some of this outward situation. This is where understanding communication style becomes important. Understanding communication style, both of us and our interlocutor, is very crucial to have meaningful and effective communication, because communication itself is an integral part of our daily life. So it's very important. It's like the quotes I have found recently. It's from Tony Robbins. He said that to effectively communicate, we must realize that we are all different in the way we perceive the world, and we must use it to communicate with others. So, in relation to this matter, I want to share with you about my communication style, how I recognize my communication style, how I try to adapt my communication style with others, especially the opposite one, and the last, how I try to become a better communicator. As a Toastmasters, I'm so lucky. I'm given a simple tool to do self-assessment to recognize my communication style. And based on this simple tool, I was recognized dominantly as direct and analytical person. Of course, there are a lot more communication styles, indirect, expressive, straightforward, initiative, and many others. But for me as direct communicator characterize myself as independent, decisive, and also I'm a bit competitive. And as analytical person, I'm characterized as precise, exact, and logical. And I think I can tell you in detail my opinion about my suitability to this result, because yeah, it's so it's so difficult to explain, and I have accepted wholeheartedly because I think it's true to myself, most of it. And yeah, but I think I will not go to an extreme state to each of my characteristics. Yeah, because we all know that go to an extreme state in anything will be bad for us. So in understanding communication style is not just finished until not just finished by knowing your communication style. The benefit starts when you can adapt yourself with other communication style because you already have the first weapon you know about yourself, and then you just try to be open and accept to the diversity of communication style so you can adapt and be more flexible with other communication style. For example, myself, me as a direct person, when I talk to indirect person, I will try to add some emphatic sentence or maybe even small talks, which I know, into the conversation. And me, as an analytical person, when I'm speaking to a straightforward or expressive person, I will try to simplify my message so my interlocutor won't confuse with my message. Okay, even though I gave you my example of experience, I still haven't mastered all communication situations, of course. And I still have several skills which I try to master, even though I haven't mastered it now. I will share it to you so we can try this together. First, to be a better communicator in understanding what of our communication style, we must be an active listener. That's the first. The second, we can add more emphatic tone, emphatic sentence. So we and our interlocutor can share our emotions well. And then the last, here we should be more flexible. I think we know our interlocutor have their communication style, we adapt to them. So our communication will run smoothly. So, in conclusion, understanding communication style is a powerful tool for us to become a better communicator, better speaker, better listener, and also better connector to all the people in our life. As we continue our journey in Toastmasters, we must realize that the magic of communication lies in understanding not just us, but also others. By doing this, we unlock the power of communication to connect with others. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Giving the screen back to Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta, for such insightful speech. So if I can conclude a little bit from our prepared speech sessions today, we listen a lot about listening, about understanding others, and I think that really is an insight that would be useful for us to implement in our daily life. Okay, moving on. So we have listened to both of our prepared speaker, and we will move on to the next session, which will be educational speech sessions by our division director, Toastmaster Alvin. And I will call upon Toastmaster Alvin as the speaker of our edu session. Toastmaster Alvin, the screen and stage is yours.
Hi, thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Iman. Well, good afternoon, Ministry of Finance.
Hello. Yay.
Good
Yay.
afternoon, Alvin.
All right, thank you so much for having me. What a pleasure for me to be here for sharing about public speaking to you. I can say, wow, the speaker of Ministry of Finance, you're very good. I can see you're improving from several months ago, I can see that most of the speakers are improving your clarity, your vocal variety, especially the volume. Toastmaster Yanta, Toastmaster Irene, you did very well on your job as a prepared speech, and you already inspired me by Toastmaster Irene said about mentoring, and also Toastmaster Yanta convey his own communication style. So that's what we get as Toastmasters. So today I will share about the value of improving public speaking skills. So guys, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, that's the energy that I need to start this sharing. Our 3 values of improvement. So I divide into 3. The first is to express yourself. Second, manage your fear. And 3, greater personal success. So these are 3 key values of self-improvement, especially on public speaking. And the benefit of expressing yourself first is about in professional getting the spotlight. Ministry of Finance Toastmasters, have you ever feel when your boss or your director asks you any question and you want to share, and all of a sudden the room is silent, nobody asks? Or whenever you ask to present something, you get straight to the point and forget about the opening, the closing, and so on. So having a skill in public speaking will improve you here. I did. When I present a project or when I want to propose a project in my office, I always start with the basic structure of the speech, opening, 3 main body, and then closing. That helps me a lot. And not only that, in personal life, I believe this is the most impactful in public speaking. I have a better communication with my wife. Before this, I just keep silent. I'm afraid to tell, to share my idea to my wife. And now I feel more confident to share. And sometimes we ruin the style of public speaking, but that's okay. The key is to improve in public speaking and keep growing. And the second is to managing your fear. Presenting make people nervous. Ministry of Finance, you believe me that this time I'm still nervous. About 1 hour or 2 hours ago, I feel that I have to cancel this education. But no, we are Toastmaster. We have to keep improving. We just do it, and we will learn from the mistake or any room for improvement. So that's because lack of flying hours will make people nervous. So by joining Toastmaster, by delivering your speech like Yanta and Irene, you will get more experience. And second, learn the strategy, like prepare your speech. And for example, if you're preparing a joke, prepare 2 to 3 jokes. So if one joke is not working, you can try the other jokes. So it's still safe. And rehearse for 5 to 7 times if possible. You can make your speech more fluent. And you can record your speech and ask feedback from your mentor. Like Toastmaster Irene has a mentor, so she can share to her mentor. And we can also practice in front of mirror. So it is the preparation. And a more successful speaker, conquer your fear leads to unlimited improvement. So what is improvement? Improvement is whenever you have something wrong in your speech, and then on the other occasion, you limit that mistake, or you can completely delete that mistake. And last, personal success is the result of public speaking. You can have an amazing presentation with great opening, vocal variety, body language, use the stage. And as the result of a public speaker, you also are effective leader, right? When Basi, Toastmaster Yanta is doing the speech over and over, Toastmaster Yanta, you will be suggested as a leader maybe in the future because you have clear communication, and that's the result. and get closer to your goals. Like practice. Just do a table topic or prepare speech and then deliver your speech. And I challenge you to apply one feedback at least from your prepared speech and apply it in the next meeting. And take a role in the club is also one chance to try your public speaking and practice your critical thinking and also presentation. No matter what role it is, IWD counter, grammarian, GE, top, climate, ball counter, every role is a presentation. We can excel it, make it like a presentation. And this is in Division I and District 87, the place that you can practice your English. If you feel in Ministry of Finance is not enough, you can club hopping or visiting another clubs. So in our division, around 6 or 7 corporate clubs, and Ministry of Finance is one of it. I am very proud to be here to share about public speaking. And in the future, we will share about this more. And I believe this is still a secret, but next year we will invite the CEO of Toastmasters to come here so we can learn more about Toastmasters and especially on leadership. So that's my sharing. Thank you so much. So the value of public speaking, express yourself to get the spotlight and better your relationship, manage your fear by increasing your flying hours and for greater personal success, of course. Thank you. I'll give the control back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Imam.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Alvin, for such an insightful edu session. So you mentioned before that there are 3 values of public speaking that can express ourselves better, we can manage our fears by practicing more, and also we can achieve more personal success. Yeah, thank you very much for those insights. I think it will be very useful for us to implement those insights in our life. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Alvin. We will be moving on to our next session, which will be table topic session, and this session will be led by Toastmaster, table topic master, our table topic master, Toastmaster Ilmi. And Toastmaster Ilmi, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Imam. Now, everyone's good evening. Thank you so much for the chance. Now I will become your TTM. So after we listen to a lot of knowledge that we gained previously, so now it's time to practice your speech in front of all the audience here. I already prepared some questions for you. So do you want to try, anyone? Or maybe I should choose. Oh, Time Imam wants to try. Okay, I will share the screen first.
Yes, I would like to,
Oh,
Toastmaster Ilmi.
I will give the slide first. Yeah, today we will gonna talk about hobbies and where passion and fun collide. And we have word of the day that jolly mean happiness. So if you want to improve your speech, please adding the word of the day. And are you ready, Miss TM Imam?
Yes, I am ready, inshallah, Toastmaster Ilmi.
Okay. The question is
Jolly.
tell us about your hobby. Imam, the question is tell us about your hobby. And again, the question is tell us about your hobby. Time and screen is yours.
Okay, before I start my speech, who will be the timer? I don't. I think it was Master Irene. Yeah. Oh,
Yes, sorry for a moment. I will spotlight the time.
Yeah, beforehand, maybe everyone, if you heard the GE speech first, you have 1 minute until 2 minutes, so we can count you as a best TTM. The timer is ready.
Okay, wait a minute. You can just make me a follow in Ministry of Finance.
Okay, can I start my speech now?
No, a moment.
Oh, okay.
I can see my timer.
I don't have the options for spotlighting you.
Okay, so is there anyone that become a host? You are the host of this club, so you can cut me as. Okay, just begin.
Uh,
Maybe I will help with my stopwatch.
I think I can also time myself since I have
Okay, great.
online. Yeah, I think I can.
Okay, let's start maybe.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ilmi, for your question. So I've been asked that kind of question a couple of times. What is your hobby? What is your passionate into? And to be honest with all of you, those kind of questions personally for me it's quite hard. I'm still figuring out what I actually like. Previously, I used to think that I kind of like gaming, and yes, I still do gaming, but it doesn't always the thing. Sometimes I take breaks. Sometimes it doesn't really make me feel jolly by doing games. Sometimes it makes me burned out. And yeah, I don't think that gaming is my hobby. At times, I also thought that my hobby is reading, but the more I learn about myself, I don't really into reading. I don't really like reading, but I do some reading, but not that much. I don't really read much books. I don't really read much articles, but yeah, sometimes I read. And I used to think that my hobby is to watch a movie. So I subscribe into a streaming platform, watch movies, watch anime, watch short series, all of those kind of things. And still, I don't always find the jolly within those activities. So answering your question again, Toastmaster, in what is my hobby? I can't really give you a specific answer for the moment, but I'm still figuring out. I think it's you know we still have the time to figure out to actually try new stuff. I think I can say that for now is my hobby, trying new things, like coming to this club, giving speeches every time I had the chance. Yeah, I think if I may, I think I kind of like speaking. So for now, maybe that is my hobby, Toastmaster. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much for delivering your hobby to us. I think I get inspired from your hobby. Like you have tried new thing as your hobby. I think that's a good thing, yeah, for self-improvement. Thank you so much, mom. Yeah, everyone should give the voice to so I'm so sorry for the noises back the ground and like the ground. So maybe we can move to the others questions. Does anyone wants to try to answer the question from me? It will be interesting question, guys, about hobby. And then forget to add the words jolly on your speech. Does anyone wants to raise their hand? Or maybe STBTM Dentri, STBTM Salman, you are free to speak here and we will give you the evaluation. Yeah.
It's me.
would like to try.
Toastmaster Raki would like to try.
Oh, great. Our beloved Toastmaster Raki wants to deliver the speech. Okay, I will share the screen. Toastmaster Raki, the question is, am I screen seen? Have you started any new hobbies recently? Toastmaster Raki, the question is, have you started new hobby recently? Time and screen is yours.
I'm audible, right? Okay. Since I'm so far away from the mic, I will use my diaphragm. All right, thank you, guys, for serving me. Okay. All right, let's start it. Proper. Are we starting?
Yes.
All right. Any new hobbies at all? This is a very difficult question because if I answer it truthfully, I'm very scared that I'm going to get snitched by a lot of you. Because I'm pretty sure that it's not allowed in the Ministry of Finance, but whatever, right? So my very recent hobby is bar hopping. I don't drink. I come to the bar, all right? I just talk to new people. Don't snitch on me, guys. I swear to God. I only go there for the social thing. I don't deceive girls, because I'm not attractive. All right, so why bar hopping? Well, I used to hang out a lot with my friends, right? Because I'm literally from the southern Jakarta. Actually, I'm not. I'm from Depok, but I like to hang out in South Jakarta, and I have a lot of friends there. And I thought, hey, it's getting boring hanging out with my friends. When I want something new, a new place, a new atmosphere, a new jolly cooperation with someone new. And that is why I decided to just go to the bar alone. Because if I go to the bar, that means I get to do the social thing because it's not gonna work on cafes. Because on cafes, most people are only congregating with their own circles. But in the bar, you are free to talk with anyone else. You are free to talk with that pretty girl over there or that handsome guy over here, and that is very fun. You never knew what you're gonna get. That's what I'm saying. Because there's a lot of people from different facets of life at the bar. I once met a very rich guy and he brought a Lexus or something, and then I got to get into the Lexus and enjoy the rich life for a night. That's pretty cool. But once again, you gotta be careful if you go to that place because, hey, it's strangers. You don't know what people are doing. So yeah, keep the jolly cooperation, but be very vigilant if you want to follow my footsteps. Back to you. That's not really.
What a great storytelling, guys. So that's everyone wants to. Thank you so much, Sam Raki, for delivering your story. I think that's quite interesting story. So, who says you're not attractive boy? I think you are attractive boy. So maybe does anyone wants to try to deliver the speech too? I have a lot of questions here, and I think that's easy questions to you to deliver some to tell us the story of yours. I mean, maybe we have a lot of STBTM here, like STBTM Regita, STBTM Salman, STBTM Jumi, Dentri, or anyone wants to raise their hand and speak with us. Or Kak Trisepti Wahyuningsih, are you there? I think you join us a lot of time, but we don't have a time to provide you to speak your speech. Maybe Kak Trisepti or the others. Oh, Kak. Oh, okay. I will share the question our division director. Okay. The question is, Sam Alvin, how do you like to spend your weekend? TM Alvin, the question is, how do you like to spend your weekend? I think, are you ready? The screen and time is yours.
How do I like to spend my weekend? When I was young, I spent my weekends to play sport, play a lot of sport, badminton, futsal, basketball in one day. So my Saturday and Sunday is very busy with sport. But now I'm old, my hips is not that strong, and I used to prefer just stay at home and laying on my bed. But now I'm married, I prefer to make my wife happy, buy her a shoes or buy her a bakso, just anything to make her happy. So that's my objective right now as a husband, just to make my wife happy. I think that's already enough for me to enjoy my weekend. So now, start from very busy in sport, lazy, and now I try my best to make my wife happy. So that's my mission and how I spend my weekend right now. Back to you, Yomi.
Hey, that's quite interesting hobby, yeah. Because we know that if a woman spend the time to shopping, then it's more than an hour. How can you enjoy shopping with your wife? Alvin, thank you so much for delivering your story. Okay, can we move to the others? Maybe. Oh, we have a lot of participants here. Please don't be afraid. Just tell us your story about your hobby, and don't forget to add the word of the day, jolly. It means happiness. Uh, maybe STBTM Regita wants to try.
Okay, let me
Okay.
thank you,
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Ilmi.
Okay. Okay, I will share the screen. Ooh, the question is the STBTM Regita. Are you part of any hobby club or groups? The question is, are you part of any hobby clubs or groups? Now time is yours.
Okay, thanks for the question. It's actually interesting when we talk about hobby because we obviously say or hear the holly jolly Christmas, but the one thing that actually bring jolly is not only the Christmas but also my hobbies. And one thing that I want to share with you guys is my participation in a debate club. Well, I actually joined a debate since in senior high school, so it's actually around 7 years with a debate experiences, both in Indonesian debate and English debate. So it's actually bring me so much joy and fun to actually talk with a lot of concern that given by the judges, so on and so forth. But one thing that I want to tell you about my hobby is not all about me. It's all about how, with the kind of experiences, I can help and share my experience with the other. One thing that I want to talk to you or to tell you a story is all about the debat APBN that held by the Minister of Finance. Back then, I was the second winner of the Lomba Debat APBN, and because of that, I joined and I helped my junior to actually, join that debate. So I actually, being the debate lecturer for them, I become their coach. And gratefully, because I really love spending time and share my knowledge with them, both in the speaking, material, so on and so forth. And gratefully, they give me so much joy and jolly. Why? Because they got the second place this year's too. So I think I have spent a lot of time to actually help them growing, and I think it's showing such a result that also make me happy. But this all is not all about what they achieve, but it's all about how they grow, becoming better. Maybe that's all about my experiences in and my participation. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, STBTM Regita. Everyone, please give applause for her because, like, it's related to the topic that TM Iren delivered before. Its mentorship bring us the enjoyment, yeah. Thank you so much, STBTM Regita. I think we have the last question, the very last question for tonight's sessions, TTM. First table topic session. Maybe who wants to try? Maybe we have Jessica Prima, STBTM.
Or maybe soon to be Toastmasters. That
Oh yeah,
first time. Where is it? In the beginning? Soon to be Toastmasters.
Soon to be, so I think it's not.
I think he's alive already because due to some circumstances, yeah.
okay.
Soon to be Toastmaster Gali.
Please everyone raise your hand. We will listen to your story. I think everyone has unique story, so don't be afraid. Just speak up here. Maybe STBTM Dentry wants to try. Or STBTM Salman, we have 4 STBTM. Or everyone in the room wants to try again. On the
Well, if no
offline
one is
session.
going to take it, I think I can take it.
Okay, great. This is the very last time.
The table topic
Our
section.
Okay. I will share the screen.
Wait ya, berantakan lagi.
Okay. The question is...
You know what I'm going to talk about. Oh ya, itu bukan ya, kirain yang itu pertanyaannya.
This is the most challenging one, I think. TM Dita, the question is, ever tried an adventurous activity? Toastmaster Dita, the question is, ever tried an adventurous activity?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Time and the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ilmi. So I can say that I have tried one adventurous activity. I consider it as an adventurous activity because turns out it really rushed my adrenaline, which is taking the roller coaster in Universal Studios Singapore. That was really nice. That was one of the, I don't know about the statistics or data, but I think it's one of the highest roller coaster that we have in the world probably. And I can say that is one of the most amazing and wonderful and adventurous moment I have in life, because I feel so happy and scared at the same time, but I am glad that I took that chance, because when I was in the Universal Studios Singapore, there were like 5 of us, but only 2 people who were brave enough to take that roller coaster, and I took that. I was one of them, so I feel proud of that. And I also have ever tried to join something adventurous, which is taking an open trip to, I kind of forget, Krakatau. So I have booked the open trip actually at that time, but it was canceled because turns out there is some kind of, I kind of forget how to say it, but Gunung Meletus, yeah. So at that time, the Krakatau was exploding, so I canceled the plan. Even though I think that would be one of my adventurous moment in life as well. At the time, I was just brokenhearted, so I was trying to find any activities that can help me to cope with that, So I was hoping that I can do that at the time, but I didn't. But I hope that I can do it someday. So yeah, I don't think I do plenty of adventurous moments in my life, but I have some, and I am planning to do some in the future. And one of them is joining Wisata Suku Baduy, if you have ever heard about that. So I'm planning to go for that, but I haven't really decided when I will do that. But I promise I will, at least in the next few months or maybe 1 year. So I think that's all. Back to you, Toastmaster Yelvin.
Wow, what a great story. I never going some adventurous story TM Dita honestly. So I will try after this because I give you a question. But yeah, thank you so much for the speech TM Dita. I think that's all everyone for today's table topic session. And for me, your life is your most adventurous place. So please find your passion, find your hobby to fulfill your life enjoyment. I think that's all from me. Back to TM Imam. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ilmi, for leading such a insightful and also jolly table topic session. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ilmi. Okay, you guys, before we move on to the next session, I think we better have a wee first before, let's take a picture together. If you guys would please do turn your camera on, Toastmaster Alvin, soon to be Toastmaster Regita, soon to be Toastmaster Salman, soon to be Toastmaster, I think, Jessica Prima, to be Toastmaster Dendri, soon to be Toastmaster Jumi, Trisaktiwa Yuningsi, soon to be Toastmaster Nur Aida. If you guys are still here, please do open your camera so we can see your guys' beautiful faces. And for taking the picture, I think I can help because I'm online at the moment. So I will count, yeah. Yes. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, I'll count, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait a second, one more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Wait. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Okay, so our next session will be the speech evaluation sessions. And pardon? Okay. So for the speech evaluation sessions, as we all know, we have already have our prepared speech, and it's time for their evaluators to shine. So the first evaluator I will call upon Toastmaster. Oh, so I will call upon Toastmaster Dita, who will give her evaluation for Toastmaster Irene's speech. And Toastmaster Dita, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Imam. But first of all, can I confirm that the timer is ready? Who is the timer? Toastmaster Yantai. Toastmaster Iren ya? Okay. Am I audible? Am I visible? Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, and the timer is ready.
Okay. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am really happy to see that Toastmaster Irene here, our beloved president, has finished her project 3 level 2 pathway. So please give a round of applause to her because that is an amazing achievement. So congratulations to you. I really love how you have these 2 engaging things from your speech. The first one is how you use the movie, how you ask people about the movie that is related to your topic of speech. And you use that as a hook. And then you proceed with your personal story to explain about the mentorship that you have in life when you were being the prodigy. So I think that was really great. And then I really love how you use your gesture and also the space in the stage. So you move from the right and then to the left, but in an adequate level of movement. So that is really great. And also I love how you craft your speech structure because it's really clear to see which one is the opening and then the messages and also the closing. So that was really great. So some of the things that I noticed from your performance is the first one, I can see that you were kind of thinking and remembering the speech quite hardly in the beginning. So it's like I can see that you were thinking pretty much in the beginning of the speech, but as time went by, I think it's getting better, and I can see that you are getting more comfortable with your speech. So I would suggest that you can go slower and also calm yourself down more before the speech. And then the second one, I would suggest that you can use less story in your mentorship stories because if I'm not mistaken, I think you mentioned about 3 stories there in your speech. You mentioned about the stories that you have, if I'm not mistaken, with your first mentor, and then the second one, and then the third one. So I will suggest that maybe you can use the story like perhaps only one or two story, but you can go deeper into the story. So it's like you explain more about what you do there, and then what kind of messages that you get, and then what kind of key takeaways that you would like to share with us. And so another thing to improve is I will suggest that you can pick a person as the hook to engage with in the beginning of your speech, because I noticed in the beginning when you asked about the movie, if I'm not mistaken, there was some kind of like gap time, like until some people answer your speech, answer your question. So to minimize that kind of unanswered questions right away after you ask that, maybe you can just try to pick a person to ask the question, and then that way it can help you to engage more with the audience, the specific audience, and also it can buy you more, it can save you more time. And I noticed that Toastmaster Yanta has used this in his speech. So that's are the things that I can suggest, and also I love about your speech. That was really great, and I can see that you have been improved so much from your very first speech until this is your level 2 and project 3 speech. So congratulations for you. Back to you, Toastmaster Imam.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dita, for delivering your evaluations on Toastmaster Irene's speech. So moving on, we will be listening to the next evaluation that will be given by Toastmaster Irene for Toastmaster Yanta's speech. So I will call upon Toastmaster Irene. Toastmaster Irene, the screen and the stage is yours.
Let's start from this. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Toastmaster Irene. Do you need me to help you time? No?
I will.
Oh, okay. Toastmaster Yanta will help you.
Time for my evaluator. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, it's ready. Okay, Toastmaster Yanta. This is his very first project in level 2. So everyone please give applause to Toastmaster Yanta. Deliver the speech very fast until he reached level 2 project 1. And in this project 1 of level 2, you told us about communication style. And I noticed that you told us about the way you have communication style, and then you just told about the list, which is how to be a good in a communication style in we have. So, Toastmaster Yanta, at first I want to say that you deliver your speech good. You have your own structure of your speech, and I think it's really, really good because you start from the communication style and you just ask the audience, even not only the audience in the offline room, but also in the online group. And I noticed that you just mentioned the people, so you just already got the answer. Because in my previous speech, I didn't get the answer, but I learned from the way you invite the people to answer your questions by mentioning my name. And then I noticed that I ever challenged you in the previous speech to use your hand gestures and body language. And in this speech, I noticed that you already done your body gesture and hand gesture. So I want to see just move from here, and then you just move again to the middle, and then you just move again to the left. So you just frequently move your body to left and right. Just want to tell the audience the visualizations about communication style to the audience. And of course, with your hand gesture, you use this and this to the audience to visualize yourself. And of course, with your topic, I noticed that you already done to share about communication styles to the audience, so the audience will understand more about the communication style. In here, so the next project, if I'm not mistaken, you are about to learn about leadership styles. Am I right?
Effective for the language.
Okay, so level 2 project 2 is about effective body language. Okay, I challenge you. So I noticed that you've already done a good job in body language, but maybe I noticed you can share Your visualizations may be by order of a picture. It's whatever you want, so the audience will visualize about the story that you want to tell them. And about the body language and hand gestures, we just have to improve that. So it's already good, but you can do more again in the future. And of course, with your eye to the audience, it's really nice if you want to take the eye contact for the offline people. So I think all of it is all you've done a good job. And I hope I can see yourself again with your body language and hand gestures in your next speech. I think that's all from me as the evaluator of Toastmaster Yanta. Back again to Toastmaster Ima.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irene, for delivering your evaluation and feedback for Toastmaster Yanta. So, you guys, I think we are nearing the end of our sessions, and we will be continuing our meeting to the last session, which will be general evaluation. And to lead this meeting, to lead this session, I will call upon once again Toastmaster Dita as our general evaluation. Toastmaster Dita, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, our Mr. Tom. So back to me again, guys. But this time I'm going to be your general evaluator, which will call all of the evaluators to the stage and also deliver their observation. So the first one I'm going to call for the timer. Do we have all of the time reports ready? Toastmaster Irene or Toastmaster Yanta? Who is the timer? I think it's Toastmaster Irene, right?
Yeah, it is Toastmaster Irene.
If you're not ready, it's okay. I can call for ready. Apa nih, Toastmaster Yanta? What do you mean?
Wait.
The time for Toastmaster Irene is 2 minutes and 30
Huh?
2 minutes.
Pardon?
3 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, I think I'm going to call for the counter first. While we are waiting for the time reports, let me know if you are ready. So I'm going to call for Toastmaster Akara. Toastmaster Akara, the screen is yours.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So I'm Toastmaster Akara, your counter. I shall deliver my reports through the chat box here. So as you can see through the chat box, I've compiled the accounts that I have observed throughout the meeting. So as we can see, Toastmaster Irene used 0 crutches at her prepared speech, while during the evaluation speech, I heard her use once. Toastmaster Yanta used 6 times during his prepared speech. Toastmaster Alvin used 3 times in his educational speech session, while in his table topics, he used once. Toastmaster Imam used once, and I noticed that he used the word to kind of give him to use the word to as a crutch once. And Toastmaster Raki used once. Soon to be Toastmaster Regita used once. Toastmaster Dita, she used an additional and as a crutch once in her table topics, while in her evaluation speech, I noticed her use once. So when it comes to crutches, I think it's a word that gives us time to think or even to accentuate our meaning, even when we do so mistakenly. And I think I will give you guys a few tricks to controlling this habit. The first one is maybe to embrace the pauses when we are doing our speech, because most public speaking experts, I got this from the Toastmaster website, agree that the best replacement for a crutch word is a deliberate pause. Because whereas filler words create distraction, pauses have multiple benefits. In fact, they create suspense, slow down fast talkers, demonstrate confidence, and draw audience attention. The second strategy is to maybe slow down a little bit, because sometimes crutches come because our mouths are outpacing our minds when we are trying to say something. So it is always good to slow down to reduce the crutches that we use. The third one is to know your point. When we clearly know the points that we want to talk about, we are able to speak more efficiently and reduce crutches that we use in our speeches. And the fourth one, of course, it is to practice. Because when we're nervous and anxious, saying anything, even a crutch word, may feel more comfortable than saying nothing. As always, just keep practicing and eventually you will reduce the crutches that you use in your speeches because practice makes perfect. So that's all from me, you guys. And I give the control back to Madam GE. Thank you.
For a second, I kind of forget that I was the GE. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Akara. I'm going to call for Toastmaster Irene. Do you want to report the time usage of the speakers?
Of course. Okay, okay.
Okay, please, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dita. At first, I will share my screen. Just give me a moment. Okay, everyone can see my screen right now, yeah? Okay, so for prepare speech, there are TM Iren, Toastmaster Iren, and Toastmaster Yanta, but unfortunately, Toastmaster Iren, which is me, didn't eligible to be voted because it exceeds her time. Actually, it must be eligible to be voted. And for table topic speakers, we have Toastmasters Imam, Toastmaster Alvin, soon to be Toastmaster Regita, and Toastmaster Kita that is eligible to be voted. Toastmaster Kiki, okay. So and so for evaluator, we can see that both of them, Toastmaster Dita and Toastmaster Ira, is also eligible to be voted. So everyone, you can cast all of your votes for prepare speech, what else? Table topic speakers and evaluation speakers to Toastmaster Yanta that will be explained later. I think that's all from me. I will stop my screen.
You can start voting by sending me private message in this Zoom. I will wait for your vote. So let's vote.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Irene. So everyone, please don't forget to cast your vote to Toastmaster Yanta. You have seen the people who are eligible to be voted. So just send your vote. I'm going to call for the grammarian. We have Toastmaster Evening, Toastmaster Senja. Toastmaster Senja, the screen is yours.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for the session. So I will speak as slow as possible. I hope you still can hear me because I'm still in my office and I'm doubling with another meeting. Anyway, I've done my best to report to you guys as your grammarian today, and I will report to you these points that are word of the day count, and then grammar messages, as well as notes and recommendation, and also a notable quote from today's meeting. So, pardon me if I missed your word, your mention of the word of the day. However, I caught 3 persons saying the word of the day, which are Toastmaster Imam with 3 mentions, Toastmaster Kiki with one mention, and also Suntumi Toastmaster Regita with 3 mentions. And please do correct me if I'm wrong by chatting on the chat box. There's a few I didn't catch if you mention the word of the day, and then I would like to discuss because I don't have the skill set to correct you guys like our seasoned grammarian Toastmaster Akara. So what do you think about this sentence? Is it correct or incorrect? You can say it, or you can type it on the chat box.
I think it's not correct.
You think it's not correct? That's what I thought. However, I Googled it, and it turns out jolly is also a noun. So, according to Google, jolly is also a noun. So, it could be used in this sentence. I think it could be used. However, it's unfamiliar because personally, I would replace the jolly with joy, which is something that is more familiar to us. I don't really find the joy in doing that, but you can use it. It's still correct, even though it's unfamiliar. And for this one, this is actually correct. However, I would like to, since the person who said this is comparing to another sentence. I would like to add anymore, because I used to do my hobbies. However, now my hips is not that strong anymore. As like in bahasa, it's like saya tidak kuat seperti dulu. It's a comparison. That's why it will be better if you add anymore, so it will show something of a comparison. And then for this is actually a question. So what do you think about this statement or this sentence? Is it correct or incorrect?
I don't think it's correct as well.
Pardon?
I don't think that it's also correct. I think it's incorrect.
Yeah, I think so too. So please don't ask me why, because I don't really know. However, it's perhaps some of you know why is it incorrect. But usually when you give a sentence like this that is like help them grow, it's usually not verb ing, but it's the usual verb, the verb one. And I think that's all. I mean, you guys are nearly perfect. This is just me nitpicking your speech. And as for the pronunciations, I would like to highlight two words, which is the other. So instead of using the, you put your tongue in between your teeth, so it will create the th sound, the, like you were saying the, not the, right? It's different. So other, it's not other, but it's other. And for this one, I would just like to applaud Toastmaster Rita, with her on point pronunciation. So it's the correct one, which is gesture. It's the same, guys. If you Google it, it's the same gesture. So I think that's all from me. Back to you, Madam GE.
Again, I kind of forget that I was the GE. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anja, for the comprehensive evaluation and also for the cute PowerPoints. I really love that, neat and cute. So that's my type of PowerPoint. So thank you very much. And I think it's my time to deliver my general evaluation. While please, guys, don't forget to cast your votes if you haven't. Send it to Toastmaster Yanta, okay? So for my evaluation, I am really happy about today's meeting, the first one, and I believe you guys are too. The first one, we have a very interesting topic. It is a quiet, light topic, and then, but we can talk about it in a how do you call it, fun way. So we can hear story from people, and I think this is an engaging topic. So congratulations to our VPE and also to our TTM for preparing the slides and also the questions. You guys are great. Toastmaster Ilmi, thank you very much. And then I think we started the meeting quite on time, even though in some parts of the agenda we were a little bit late, but then the next agenda runs faster than finish earlier than the previous one. So it's like I don't know how you call it, kayak saling ini ya, nutupi ya intinya. Jadi so we can finish on time, and that is really great. And then I can see that we have the role takers ready, and all roles are taken before the meeting, which is great. Thank you very much to everyone. And then I can see that many people here are engaging, but I do really hope that we can see more people, especially the soon-to-be Toastmasters, to take their chances, because maybe it will look a little bit scary and also intimidating to speak in front of many people, to take your chance in the table topic session. But believe me, once you try it, you will feel like you have been a very brave person, because you finally take your chance. So I do encourage you to take your chance, because this is the best way to improve your speaking skills, especially about the impromptu speech, because it is hard, and even all of the Toastmasters here are still practicing every week. So let's take your chance, guys. And then I can see that all role takers did their job really well, a very comprehensive evaluation, and also a very fruitful feedback. So I do really hope that we can improve as time goes by. So please do come to our meeting every day. And I think that's all. I do really hope that what we have here today can help us to improve in either in speaking and leadership skill or any other things that you wish to improve. So I think that's all about the general evaluation. And it's time for me to give the control back to the Tom. Toastmaster Imam, the screen is yours again.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dita, for delivering your evaluation in general. So, you guys, finally, we are at the end of our sessions. We will be continuing our session into the last, most awaited part, I suppose. So, I will give this control to our ballot counter Toastmaster Yanta um, to tell us who will be the best speakers for each session. So, Toastmaster Yanta, the screen and the stage is yours.
Hello guys, so I will announce the winner, I think, right here because yeah, if I go to the podium, the camera will be too far from them. Okay, so I'll announce it here. So yeah, we already have the result. I guess no one voted again. I guess some of the soon-to-be Toastmasters haven't voted yet, but yeah, I guess we already in the end of our session, so the vote is closed. Okay, so for the best prepared speech, I think it's very obvious and yeah, and it's me, Toastmaster Yanta, as best prepared speech in this meeting. And okay, we move for the more interesting one. Okay, for the less obvious best speaker. Next for table topic speaker, the best table topic speaker. Here is less obvious, so it's more exciting. Drum roll. Yay! Congratulations to soon-to-be Toastmaster Gita. Oh, again and again.
You also congratulations yourself.
And
Our previous speakers is
Toastmaster Yanta. Okay, it's very obvious. Okay, and the last is for the best evaluator. Okay, let's drum roll. Congratulations to Toastmaster Dita as our best evaluator in this meeting. Okay, that's all the announcement from me as a ballot counter. Thank you very much. I'll maybe we should take a picture, but I will give the screen back first to our Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta, for delivering your report. So congratulations, Toastmaster Gita and also Toastmaster Dita, for being the best speaker for each category. So
Take picture first, Toastmaster.
oh, sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna take picture for the best speakers. I will help.
Okay, since I'm already here.
Okay.
Now,
just remove this spotlight.
can you help me?
Can you help me to take a picture?
Yes.
Which can we just put them on?
Then it's my camera. Okay.
Dita udah lumutan.
Wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yay! Congratulations to us. Okay, Toastmaster Imam, you can continue.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you. Congratulations, Toastmaster Dita and Toastmaster Egita. So everybody, we sadly we have arrived at the end of our meeting. I think today's we have such a great meeting. We have a full session. We have our prepared speaker. We have our tabletop sessions and evaluators as well. And we'll also have edu sessions delivered by Toastmaster Alvin as our division director. Thank you very much, everyone. And to close this meeting, I will give the control to our president, Toastmaster Irene. And I think that's all from me as your Toastmaster of the meeting today. Thank you very much for your attention. Toastmaster Irene, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Imam, for becoming our Toastmaster of the meeting. And thank you for all of the role takers that give your best for today's meeting. And maybe I want to ask listen to be Toastmaster Gita, please come offline, yeah. Next week. Okay. And maybe I want to greet some to be Toastmaster in here from to be Toastmaster Salman. Are you there? So to be Toastmaster I know, soon to be Toastmaster Jessica. Are you there?
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
Toastmaster Jessica. I think I know you from Toastmaster Senja. Are you?
Oh yeah.
Are you from tax office in Jogja? If I'm not
Yes. Sini Kak, sini Kak. Kita ngomongin yang tax office in Jogja. Yes, exactly. But I'm sorry. Wait. I will open my camera first because I'm in the middle of rest work of my friend. So
Angkringan
currently
Jogja,
like yes, maybe you can meet me in Jogja and we will have a sightseeing together in Yogyakarta. So I think like 2 weeks ago I was message Senja Mbak Anja to ask whether if in Yogyakarta we create some same club like MoF Toast in Yogyakarta, but I mean for me I do not have any experience. This is my friend.
Hello, who are you?
She's only from what year? 2015 and 16. Yeah, she's the rewardee of Australian Award 2015 until 2016. So currently, I mean, like we get an direction for our I mean, like some members in Kanwil DJP Daerah Istimewa Yogyakarta to create an English club in Yogyakarta, because maybe like I told Anja why we cannot join MoF Toast directly. Maybe if some of people in Jogja would like to strengthening their English, but I think it will be quite how to say quite difficult because most of staff in Jakarta was not millennial. Like I mean, like they're around 25 until 35 or something. So we need to make an exclusive group first, only for in Jakarta, and we need the assistance from the MoF Toast itself. Maybe like for the first 3 months to how to create a session in this English club like that. Is it possible or not?
Yes, yes, it's possible. Maybe we will talk it, not maybe one by one after this meeting. Will you just join us? Maybe you and us, the official, and of course the Toastmaster Senja after this meeting. If you're not having another activities, we can talk it about it after this meeting. How about it?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, so we will meet later about this to talk about this meeting.
Okay.
Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Jessica, for coming to our meeting and for exploring our meeting. We will explain it more and more after this meeting. But before that, thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Jessica. Maybe before we talk about English club in Jogja, maybe we want to greet another soon to be Toastmasters first. Soon to be Toastmaster Dentri, are you there? Okay, so soon to be Toastmaster Jumi, are you there? Okay, so maybe since we Toastmaster 370, Wahyu Ningsih, are you there? I think I've seen you many times in many meetings, and we haven't seen your face. Maybe you can show your face.
Hi, Mas Septi. Open cam, please. She's shy, you guys. She's usually in a trip, so in Friday evening. But she's been coming constantly. I really appreciate that for her. However, it will be very lovely if you can participate actively in our meeting. Maybe on our next meeting, Mas Septi. We are very demanding, you know.
So you know Trisakti Toastmaster Anja.
Oh well, not personally, but we have coordinated several times in the past. So yeah, I guess I know her. And I was the one who invited her.
Okay. Toastmaster Anja, okay, I think our soon-to-be Toastmasters are very shy this time, but I hope we can see you again next time because we're really open for all people, not only in Ministry of Finance. So everyone, you can join our meeting, our weekly meeting every Friday at 5 p.m. And I think that's all from me and from our meeting for today. And everyone, I think I will call this meeting to adjourn. Yeah.
Jordan.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all of the role takers for today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Toastmasters. And I see you again in the next week. And have a nice weekend. And thank you, Toastmaster Alfie, for become our speakers for today. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.